from New York. Waiting for some people to come in the chat. We'll get this party started. What's going on, transient? Good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? What's going on, West Texas? Good to see you. I don't know what's happening on the east side. I don't live in Manhattan, so what's going on, JK? You guys see anything interesting? No. Hell no. I live in Queens. Why do people think I live somewhere else? MSJ thought I lived in the Bronx. You think I live in Manhattan? Like, I don't know how many times I said I'm in Queens. Yup. What's going on, 210? No. So there are 5 boroughs in New York City: Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Technically, Queens and Brooklyn are part of Long Island. Yeah, JK knew. Five Points is an area in Queens. At least it used to be. They tore it down. It used to be where the people would do graffiti. It was called 5 Points. So that's the only 5 points I know of. See, I used my brain tonight. I actually put it in a glass tonight instead of having it in a bottle. Still condensation on it. Whew. SGV. I'm STG and you're from SGV. Your old roommate in SoCal grew up in Brooklyn. Yeah, I know. I think you mentioned that last time, JK. I would not want to live in Manhattan, not just because it's too expensive, but it's just too congested there. Where I live, it's kind of like half city, half suburbs. So it's I think Mr. West Texas saw, like, he remembers my live stream where I showed like all residential houses and stuff. That's how it is by me. It's really not that much built up. What's up, Mr. Kento? Good to see you. Welcome in. So what's everyone up to tonight? Anyone get any PMs today? Ooh, I keep knocking this and none of it spills out. I've just been very fortunate. No, I'm not Eddie Murphy. Nice, man. I'll have to check it out later tonight or tomorrow. Mr. Kento, you know what you can do? There's someone in the community named Kalilo, and he has a 24-hour music stream. So he's come up with a lot of AI songs as well related to precious metals, but I'm thinking like if you want to try to get monetized, maybe you should do like a 24-hour stream of your music, and have like a chat. Just something to consider, because he did that, and for him he got the hours, but he doesn't have the viewers. Yeah, so he needs 1,000 subscribers, but he got the 4,000 hours already. Guys, my last video is blowing up, man. I don't know why. Ever since I got monetized, I don't know if the algorithm now is like pushing my video out more. But this is like one of my top 10 most watched videos, my last one. It's crazy. I don't know why, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's gotten over 3,000 views, guys. Hey, good day, Peter. I didn't break the glass. I nearly spilled some of the liquid out. This is my last video. Wow. Crazy, right, guys? Look at that. I got almost 150 watch hours just from that one video. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Leland? Good to see you. Welcome in. I think people like pre-33 gold. I think I'm gonna do another video on pre-33 gold soon. Hey, what's going on, serpents? Yeah, I don't know why. I know when I do some pre-33 gold videos, they tend to get more views, so I'm thinking maybe I should just do pre-33 gold videos. If I'm gonna be getting this many view hours for like one video, all I need is like another few videos to get the 4,000 watch hours. So I think I'm gonna focus mainly on pre-33 gold. I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, so we got 10 people in here, guys. You see anything interesting, Peter? Yeah, I think I will, Leland. I really do. My most viewed video is what to look for when buying pre-33 gold. I think I got like 15,000 views on that video. So I think I'm gonna probably do more pre-33 gold content for the next like maybe couple weeks. Just till I get the watch hours that I need to get fully monetized, and then I'll switch back to, you know, normal your normal broadcast. Yeah. This is from almost 5 years ago. What to look for when buying pre-33 gold. So yeah, no, I don't know, Peter. I'm streaming now. Doesn't look like I don't know. I didn't check my email, so I'll have to check it when I'm done. Sorry, I haven't looked at it yet. How do I flip this back now? Whatever. I'll leave it like that. Hey, what's going on, Richard? Hi, me. What's going on, man? Yup, yup. You guys want to see it up close? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It came in this like janky cap. It might have been the original cap that it came in. Normally these come also with a card, but I I had specifically purchased a 30 millimeter airtight capsule for a maple, and surprisingly this coin is actually round on the edges. It's just like this on the front of the coin. So yeah, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I don't know why my lighting is kind of, let's see if I could make this a little bit better. Sorry, it's kind of reflective, but you guys can see it, right? He still had it. He said, thank you, Jaime, and everyone. 5.9's fine, gold. 5.9's fine. Hey, what's going on, Swag Dad? Yes, here you go. Check that out, 5.9's. See that? Isn't that cool? I'm sorry about the lighting. My lighting is like, it's good for, when the light hits the gold from far away, but close up, not so great. So if you guys look at the Canadian penny they made the penny up until 2012. This is pretty much the design they used, except they didn't have this cross hatching in the background. But yeah, the maple leaf is basically the same design, and as well as Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, it does, man. Look, it says it. You see it? 5.9's right there. So yeah, I don't know. It came in this janky capsule. It might have been the original one, but it was loose. So luckily this is also 30 millimeters, which is the same diameter as a regular maple. And I've been saying all year, if you've been watching my stream, yeah, no transient wants me to bite it. No, thank you. I did briefly hold the edge of it today when I put it in the capsule, and I gently tapped it in with a piece of cotton. So, yeah, that's not gonna come out of there. Yeah, it's all good. Swag. 6.9's fine. I never heard of that. It probably took a little bit more effort to get it to 5.9's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I call it a gasket, but yeah, I buy airtight capsules. I like airtight capsules. I think they're probably the best. Although I've had some toning. Well, actually, the capsule that I got a Libertad in, it wasn't in an airtight, so maybe the airtights are good. Yeah, I know. I think you mentioned that earlier today. What's going on, Caterpillar? Yeah, I wouldn't use those cheap Chinese made capsules. Airtights are the best. I know they're not. I know you probably can't get them in Australia though. Sorry, Peter. Not in perfect condition, especially around the edges. There's some scratches, but nonetheless, the coin itself is pretty minty. Not bad. Yeah, I think it does. It makes it pop, the gold with the black gasket. They sell white ones, they sell blue ones, red ones. Red one might be good too, but I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Caterpillar. I appreciate you sending that gift. Thank you so much. So nice of you. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks best with the black gasket. Makes it pop the gold. Yeah, I know Jaime likes his raw. I know what a toonie is. What's going on, my music? I know what a loony is, and I know what a toonie is. I've been to Canada, and I know about Canadian currency a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. I know they got rid of the penny in 2012. Thank you so much, Leland. I appreciate that. The 2008 is still in the assay card. Oh, you got one? Nice, Richard. That's awesome. Yeah, he sold it to me. So is in your capsule, is it kind of loose, the capsule? Because I think the one he sold it to me in might have been the original capsule, but I'm not sure. Or does it fit it pretty good? I just I literally bought this months ago, this airtight, because I said to myself, I'm getting a maple by the end of the year. So I had this probably for about 3 or 4 months already. Yeah, I think he got it 210. I don't think he's interested. I think he's gonna pass. I think he said he actually has that. He told me yesterday. Yup. It sure is my music. Thank you so much. Yeah. Still in the assay card. So was it like, because the capsule that mine came in, it was very loose. Here it is, actually. This is the capsule, I think. So I don't know where this thing's been. But, yeah, I don't, you know what? I'm kind of glad it doesn't have the assay card because I kind of want to display it. No problem, 210. So my guy said he bought 4 of these, so I don't know if he took it out of the assay card. Probably not. He probably just bought them like this. I'm sure he made a nice profit off of them. I paid $150 over melt. I think I told Swag Dad earlier, which I didn't think was too bad for this type of limited edition maple. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't know. Well, he's a bullion dealer. Like, he buys thousands of ounces of silver at a time. I mean, he's a dealer. He's not like you or me. Yeah, hey, thank you, West Texas. He had, yeah, thank you. I thought it was pretty good. That's usually what he charges me for 1 ounce coins. He really doesn't, it comes out to a little bit over 3% over melt, which I think is really good. I know, Jaime, and you saw what I paid. I paid less for the 2008 Buffaloes than you did for your other ones. Telling you, man, bullion exchanges. You guys gotta check out bullion exchanges. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he probably paid around 4 grand for these coins, maybe like 41, 42. But who knows? I don't care. It's basically, he's very fair. He gives me great deals. I'm not complaining. But He had a beautiful eagle today, gold eagle, Liberty. It had to have been in it. Excuse me. It had to have been in at least 63 condition. I think he wanted. It said 2,600 on it, which I think is what the actual price is when I look it up on NGC's website. I think I think their price guide is very accurate compared to PCGS. I think NGC's coin price guide is really good. So we have pretty much all US coins here. And I think it was I want to say it was 1902. Yeah, that's awesome, Richard. Yeah, I have the ultra high relief also. I actually don't care for it too much, to be honest. It's a beautiful coin, but yeah, I think this is how much he had it for. But he probably would have given it to me a little cheaper. He probably would have charged me like $200 or $300 less. It was in beautiful condition. It was I think it was 1902, a $10 gold piece in like at least 63, maybe 64 condition. Really nice condition. When I first walked in, he showed me that, and I told him, I said, that's really nice, but I'm here for the maple. I couldn't believe he still had it after a week. Well, he did say he had 4 of them, so this might not have been the one I saw a week ago. He said this one was the last one, so at that. So I don't know how many years they made this. I think they only made this design for like 4, maybe 5 years. I don't think they made it for that long. Starting in 2007, 2008, and they didn't make it. Oh, hey, what's going on, John? Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. They didn't make it consistently. I think the last year they made this design was maybe 2013, 2014. And then they switched to a new design. And then after that one, I think they came out with another. So I know there's been at least 2 subsequent designs for this. And now when they come out, the mintage, I think it's only like 500 per year. So this has like a 20 something thousand mintage, something like 24,000, 26,000 mintage. I don't know. It's still really low, but it's not like the new ones that they come out with like a 500 mintage. There we go. Nice. You got one, Jaime? You got a maple like that? Hey, what's going on, ordinary man? Yeah, it's 1 ounce. I know the Canadian coins. What's going on, Salty? The Canadian coins have very small diameter, but they're very thick coins. So this is only 30 millimeters in diameter. I have half-ounce gold coins that have a larger diameter than this. I like it though. Yeah, I know up close it's kind of like can't really zoom in a little bit on it. There you go. Yeah, when I do a video, it'll be good. It'll be good quality, believe me. I don't know what's with my lighting tonight. It's not the best. It's a little... Maybe I gotta clean my lens. I don't know. I don't think that really helped it. Hey, what's going on, Humble? Guys, you know what? In life, you got to be thankful for what you do have, right? I'm very blessed to be able to afford this. Now it's like completely. Oh man, what the hell? Now it's not focusing at all. I don't know I don't know what's going on with my lighting tonight, guys. I'm really sorry about this. It's like trying to I don't know what happened with my lighting. So yeah. I think because it's zoomed in, that's a little better. Yeah, I know. I gotta zoom out. It's kind of hard to put it back to where it was for some reason. Something like that. There you go. It's a nice design on here. I really like it. Nice, man. That's awesome. It's only going up. It's only going up. All right, Humble. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You're having your auction tomorrow night? Oh, okay. All right. Take care, Humble. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Feel better. Yeah, I don't know about that, but you never know. So what's everyone been buying lately? No auction for another week or so? Oh, okay. Okay, that's all good, man. Yeah, just hold on to my stuff. No need to ship it. I know you gotta ship to a lot of people, so just hold back on what I got. I'm in no hurry, especially if you got more coming up for sale. Oh, I could imagine, especially in California. All right, Humble. No problem. It's all good, man. Hey, as long as you're adding to the stack, it doesn't matter if you add just a dime. You're still adding to your stack. That was awesome earlier, Mr. West Texas. I know you got busy, but it was great. Mr. West Texas was streaming from his LCS earlier, showing off some interesting things. I think I came in towards the last like 10 or 15 minutes. You also can't get a Tech 9 anymore. They went out of business, that company. They just went out of business recently. I'm sure you had to buy something for Mrs. West Texas for her birthday, so I'd call that money well spent. Transient, when's your eye appointment? It's this coming week, right? Yeah, I got a similar situation with my eyes, unfortunately. But mine can be, at least I could have an operation to correct it, but I'm trying to avoid it. I really hope so, Transient. I really hope you're able to work again. Keltec, wait, Keltec is owned by one of the people from Intertech, I believe. Nice. Alright, cool, Ordinary Man. What's going on, Check? Good to see you. Welcome in. So yeah, oh, next Wednesday. Alright, good luck with that, man. Make sure you eat get some blueberries, man. So they have bilberry. Bilberry is good for your eyes, especially at nighttime. Oh, we don't have time for people like that. Yep, carrots. That's what my parents always told me. Eat carrots. But blueberries are good too. Blueberries have bilberry in them. It's good for your eyes. It's good for your vision. That's what the British used to take. I don't know, in World War One, maybe World War Two, to improve their vision at nighttime. Yeah, man. Ooh, sorry to hear that. 210. Yeah, that would freak me out. It's bad enough I might eventually have to have surgery on my eyes, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm really trying to avoid it as long as possible. And yeah, I just don't want to get into it, but it's not that serious right now, so I'm hoping they're going to develop something where I don't need surgery. I think it's in the process, so hopefully by the time, if and or when I do need surgery, I won't have to have it. Anyways, that's what it is when you get older, unfortunately. So yeah, I went to my flea market today, and he actually is Caterpillar still in here? Caterpillar Silver has a series of Pew Pew bars, and I saw one today, and I don't know, maybe I should have bought it. What's going on, Steady Stacking? Good to see you. Ouch. I don't know if Caterpillar's still here. I guess he's not here anymore. I probably should have taken a picture of it, but it's a really cool series. I could look it up in the book. I got the book. I actually have the original 5th edition book, but it's kind of falling apart a little bit, so I don't like to take it out too much. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my cousin had surgery. She said it went really well for her. So, I really don't want to have any surgery. I'm trying to avoid it. It's not crucial, so yeah. I'm just really afraid, guys, to be honest. It's like, yeah. I don't want to go blind. That's my concern. Anyways, so yeah, I got some silver at the flea market. I mean, if you don't really need it, OM, then that's good. I unfortunately need to wear corrective lenses. Yes, you're very lucky. I got some interesting silver today. I don't want to show you guys. But I think I showed you guys before. My latest video is going crazy. Over 3,000 views, guys. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. First video I did since I was monetized. So I don't know if the algorithm is pushing my content more now that I'm monetized. I really don't know. But I'm not complaining. Damn, man. I would imagine you would be 210. So anyone got any plans to buy PMs this coming week? What do you guys think the market's gonna do? You think it's gonna keep going up, or you think it's gonna stabilize, go down? I got a feeling it might go down a little bit, but I think it's gonna end the week higher, I think, by the end of the week. But that's just my opinion. What's going on, Block Blockers? You see something interesting, Block Blockers? It's going up and up. Do you see what I see? It's a Canadian penny, Block Blockers, right? It's a Canadian penny. It's always the case, right? Well, I kept telling guys, you saw I bought over 125 ounces of silver at under $60 an ounce, most of it around 60 an ounce. So I sold 83 ounces out of 125 ounces. So I just wanted to convert it to gold. I really don't like having so much silver, to be honest. I think it's more of a burden than anything else, but I love vintage, guys. You guys know I love vintage. I just got this. I think, did you see this, Block Blockers? This is actually a Canadian bar. Jade Assay. It had some ink on it. You could still see it's a little blue from the ink. I used, what do you call it? Nail polish remover on it to get most of the ink off of it. Acetone. Jade Assay. This is from the 1960s. I forgot where in Canada they were based out of. A very rare bar, actually. I don't know how so many of these came to the US, to be honest. Yeah, I was buying gold. I bought a let's see, I'm trying to think how much I paid. I think I paid like 2.5% over spot at the time when gold was like $5,300, something like that. And it's a little bit more than half an ounce of gold. Yeah, I bought some stuff at that price. I was kind of slowing down a little bit once gold got past 100. I was like, yeah, I mean, once silver got past 100 and gold got past 5 grand, I started slowing down a little bit. I saw the way precious metal prices were going up so dramatically in such a short amount of time. I called it in my videos, in my live stream. I said, what goes up must go down. I said, this is going up way too fast. I knew it was going to go down. So I think the same thing's going to happen again. Honestly, I think it's going to go back up and go back down again. So once silver gets past 75 and gold gets past 5 grand, I'm probably gonna not buy any for a while. I think I'm gonna just hold off a little bit and see what it does. Wait till it goes back down again, because I think it will. I think there's just too much panicking going on right now with these Fed rates and stuff. I think people are just, they don't know what to do anymore. It's like the British used to say, keep calm and carry on, right? That's what you gotta do. You can't listen to all this BS. Who cares about interest rates? Who cares? Who cares that Europe and China are buying a ton of gold right now? What do you think is really pushing up the price? It's not these interest rates, guys. It's these countries buying a ton of gold right now. British Columbia, Canada collectability. These are scarce, highly sought after vintage art bars. Nice. Oh, it's from British. Oh, yeah, it was from somewhere in British Columbia. Yeah. Thank you for the info, West Texas. I did see that as well. Abilene. I think they had a huge coin show recently in Texas, in somewhere in east of Dallas. I don't know, not close to where you are, West Texas. I forgot where. I think it might have been like in Tyler, Texas or something. Oh, you're gonna trade for the Silvertown? Did I get you into vintage now? Sweetwater, Texas. Is the water sweet in Sweetwater? Oh, damn, man. Dude, you gotta pull over. You gotta pull over when you're tired, man. You can't be drinking those energy drinks all day. I know you got deadlines, man, but your life is more important, you know. You gotta be careful. Hey, what's going on, Tarragon Sue? It looks like look at that, Tarragon Sue. Look at that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had a friend actually up in Canada. She was in a car crash with her boyfriend and she passed away, unfortunately. Thank you, thank you. I saw something kind of like this when I went to the Royal Ontario Museum. A lot bigger than this though. I think they made like four of them, and I know one of them, well, I think it was on display in Germany, and they stole it and they chopped it up. I think they only recovered about half of it. The rest was wherever, got melted down. But yeah, I think they made like four of them. One more 1/10 ounce gold eagle, and my 3 tubes of 20 are full. Nice, 210. Congratulations, man. I still need some 1/10 ounce gold eagles. I'm missing 11 years, I think, to get my Type 1 date set. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Tarragon Sue. No, it was a Canadian maple that got stolen, and they chopped it up. I think it was on loan in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I know they made four of these. I saw one of them when I was in Canada years ago at the Royal Ontario Museum. Yeah, it doesn't matter how close you are, even if you're like a mile away, like seriously, just don't do it if you're that tired. Pull over, take a nap, whatever you gotta do. The largest one is the one from the Perth Mint, the kangaroo, and that one is so damn heavy. They don't have any security features for it. The only thing they do at night is they lower it down into, like, I guess a vault or whatever, but like during the daytime, like it's so heavy, that coin, like it would be logistically, it wouldn't be practical, like to even if you had like probably 20 people, they probably couldn't lift it. Yeah, that's it, Tarragon. Yeah, it was in Germany. I don't know if it's the same one I saw when I was in Canada, but I'm pretty sure they made four of those big ones. That's why when I saw another one, I was like, didn't that thing get stolen? And then I read they have like four of them. So I was like, oh, okay. I believe it. I believe it, 210. Oh, shit. Let's see. How heavy is the largest gold coin? Oh, my AI is not, I don't know what's going on with my AI on this phone. I could just type it in. Hold on. How heavy is the largest gold coin? It's not working. I don't know why. Here. So it's the Australian kangaroo. It's 1 ton. Yeah, that's like more than 10 times the size of the Canadian one. So, and gold is extremely dense, so it's gonna feel a lot heavier when you pick it up. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Aka sent me a picture also. He lives in Perth, so he he went to the Perth Mint to see it. That's the largest gold coin. I think the second largest is actually in the Czech Republic. I think Czech Stacker showed a picture of it. Yeah, the 220-pound one. That's why it was stolen. I mean, it just takes a few people to lift it up. But the Canadian, yeah, the maple, I got a picture of it too. Literally 10-ounce gold maple. They got a 10-ounce gold maple. I didn't even know that. I've seen a 10-ounce silver maple, right? I've never seen a 10-ounce gold maple. Um, I don't know. With this video, my latest video alone gave me 150 watch hours already. I'm thinking I probably need about 750 more watch hours, maybe 700, something like that. So, um, you know how this is outdated, so I think I probably need about 700 more watch hours to get fully monetized. I think I could do it. I'm literally just gonna be pumping out pre-33 gold videos, my next like 4 or 5 videos, and I'm hoping that'll give me enough watch hours. Plus me doing the live streams. But yeah, I never heard of a 10-ounce gold maple. That's relatively low. I thought it'd be worth more than that. Yeah, it is. And if I was fully monetized, I'd be making bank on that video. Damn, man. Well, I think that's what they do in Odessa. I think there's a lot of trucks there that carry crude. Yeah. It's a quick way of figuring it out. My largest gold coin is the 50 pesos. Oh, okay, so there were actually 6 of them here, not 4. Here. So this is the big maple leaf. A face value of 1 million CAD. Yeah, I saw one in person years ago when I went to Canada. Look at that. You can't get more Canadian than that. Hey, what's going on, IBG? Two-ounce gold snake. Oh yeah, you got that. Do you still have that transient, or did you sell it? Take a closer look, IBG. Take a look in the background. An ounce and a half gold maple they have. Need that Canadian tuxedo. That's funny. Check it out. Look at that, IBG. Isn't that cool? You see that? I know my lighting is bad. 5.9's fine. The queen on it. I put it in this capsule today. Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like it. Thank you, I appreciate it. They could have been pouring maple syrup on top of it. That'll make it more Canadian. I mean, this is like the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. Two Royal Mountain Police with all those Canadian flags and a big ass Canadian maple leaf gold coin. What's going on, Rick? When I do my when I do my Canadian maple leaf coin, I'm gonna use this picture, I think. Yeah, isn't that what they wear? RCMP. You know what that stands for, Block Blockos? You think I'm an ignorant American? Check it out, Rick. Is Catcom in here? Oh, hey, what's going on, Catcom? Mounted, mounted. Did I say mountain? I said mounted. Okay, I made a mistake. I misspoke, okay? It's not a word I use every day. Not a word I use every day. They're soon gonna be Homeland Security anyway, when Canada becomes the 51st state. Sup, Kalilo? Because it's the purest gold coin up here, that's why. These are both 91.7% gold, that's why. This is the same gold content as a double eagle. Exactly the same dimensions and exactly the same amount of gold. Yeah. These both, well, I don't know. The coloring varies dramatically on these. The newer ones I think have a more rose gold color to it. It really varies by year because I don't know. I guess they get the copper from different parts of South Africa, and I really don't know. The mineral content is different each year, so the color variety varies widely, I think, for some of the older ones. 210, this is the numbers for last year. Permian Basin. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't want Canada, just Greenland. I think we want both. You can have Greenland. Yeah, I agree, transient. And that's why I wanted to get it. I ever since Lethal Weapon, I've been wanting one as a kid. I traded oh goodness, what's his name? He's a YouTuber also. He stopped making content for the most part. He might come out with a video or two every year, but yeah. He's retired, so he bought this new. He bought I want to say he bought 3 of these, and yeah, I traded him for fractional. Lethal Weapon, yeah. That's funny, Rick. Yeah, I love the Krugerrand. They sell these at spot, guys, in bullion exchanges. You could get these at spot all day long in bullion exchanges. I told you guys, I saw a couple weeks ago a guy came in with probably about 125 1-ounce gold Krugerrands. He was a dealer. And the guy told him at the time, how many ever hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the guy was like, okay. So he was like filling out some like paperwork or something for the guy and cutting him a check. They were in tubes. He literally had a bag of tubes of Krugerrands, and the guy just like, the main guy there at bullion exchanges just like was dumping them out and like counting them and looking at them. I paid about 150 over spot, Kalilo, so about a 3% premium, which I think is not bad for such a low mintage coin. Hey, what's going on, Stacking Surfer? Good to see you. They're all gold. All 3 are gold. This is my latest acquisition that I got today. 5.9's fine. How is that a hefty premium? $150 on 4,600 gold coin. How's that a hefty premium? 3%. You messing with me, right? Dude, they only made like 20 something thousand of these coins. This is not a typical coin. This is a limited edition coin. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had a 1/4 ounce Canadian wildlife coin as well. I sold it. You know who collects them? Um, I think Saul collects them. I think he might be missing one or two, but yeah, he has them. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's very limited. The newer ones, they only come out with 500 a year of these. But the first couple years they came out, I think it's like 26,000 vintage or something like that. It's still really low. Kalilo owns PMs for sale. Hey, what's going on, Pang? Man, Kalilo got a one-track mind, man. That's all he cares about are libertads. Yeah, expand your horizons, man. He thinks fractional silver is a scam, except for libertads. Yeah, man. I got some libertads for low premiums. I think I told you already. Exactly. I hate this saying, but gold is gold, right? To some dealers, they don't care. Obviously, if it's pre-33 in really nice condition, I think most dealers are not going to charge you a little bit over melt for it. Unless it's like something very common like a double eagle. Double eagles tend to have extremely low premiums over melt, especially the more common dates. 1924, 19, those from the 20s, a lot of them are common dates. Oh, come on, Rick, man. Don't. Yeah, I'm just very blessed. I don't take that for granted. I really appreciate it. Let's go on S block is glow in the dark silver. I got some glow in the dark silver from Canada. Oh, that's awesome, West Texas. I hope we get to see it tomorrow. Thank you, Rick. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. I really don't think I'm that smart, though. If I was smart, I would have invested in crypto back in 2012 when my friend told me to. Yeah, I saw your other channel. You got like how many thousands of subscribers on your other channel? You keep glow sticks in the truck? Yeah, man. That's a good precaution. You never know when you're gonna need them. Who did this video? Here you go. There's some gold I think most people can afford. Yeah, I should get some. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to head over to my LCS. Yes, he's open on Sunday. Does anybody want a 1 gram Geiger? Let me know now. I'm thinking the price is probably gonna be close to about $180 if anybody wants one, and that's shipped. So let me know if anybody wants a 1 gram gold Geiger. Gold is the money of surfers. I thought gold is money and everything else is debt. You keep a length of rope in your truck. What do you need the rope for? I'm curious. Yeah, I've heard that. Gold is the money of kings, silver is the money of gentlemen, barter is the money of peasants, and debt is the money of slaves. Yep, that is true, Kalilo. I 100% agree with you. I wouldn't call, maybe mostly agree with you. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You don't have a tarp, too? So what's everyone up to tonight? Anyone buying any precious metals or have any plans to buy any this coming week? We are all peasants. We all barter our time for money. True. You're a slave to money and then you die. What's going on, Richard? Trying to deal with that bottle of rye. Nice, man. I love Japanese. I just had Japanese food the other night. I got some apple pie shine in here that someone gave me recently. Really good. Took a bunch of metals to evolve out of state. Time for multiple jurisdictions. Damn, man. I'm sure you watch World Money Wins, right, Stacking Surfer? I know he has a lot of his precious metals in the Caribbean. I think it's in... not in the Cayman Islands. He might have some in the Cayman Islands, too, but... I think in Bermuda, he has some of his precious metals vaulted there. Thank you. I do too. I do too, West Texas. I think most people do. California could hold it all. Yeah, I wouldn't leave my money in California, Surfer. I saw in your video when you went to Tim's, you said you're in the process of maybe moving out of Cali, or you're gonna be doing that. Yeah, that's what I thought. 1804 set. What is it coming out in like 4 days or something like that? Oh, wow. That's good. Good luck with that. Yeah, I years ago I was my friend she wanted to go to San Francisco with me, and I was thinking about going, and then I was like, I don't. I'd like to see San Francisco, but I don't know. It's not really up there on places I want to go. So I'm kind of sorry I didn't see San Francisco back then. This was about 10 years ago. I know there's a lot of transplants from California who go to Vegas or Texas. For New Yorkers, we usually tend to go to Florida. That's where a lot of New Yorkers go, or North Carolina now. All my cousins, like years ago, well, at least on my dad's side, a lot of my cousins moved down to North Carolina like more than 20 years ago already. I think even back then they started seeing things change. So Hoover Dam next month, nice. You gonna go to Vegas, ordinary man? Don't move to Texas. You got enough Californians. That's what I heard. I heard a lot of people from California move to either Vegas or Texas. And now a lot of financial institutions are moving to Dallas. Morgan Stanley decided to move their jobs to Dallas now instead of New York. I wonder why. It's called Y'all Street, right West Texas. Don't they have that Texas Gold back? It's like it says Y'all Street. Wow, that'd be awesome, Stacking Surfer. And you could meet up with some of us community members too in different states. Like if you ever come to New York, man, let me know. I'll take you around the Diamond District, and I'll take you to other LCSs around here. Most of them probably won't let you film though. I've tried. Well, I've tried a couple places, but yeah, it's for security reasons. Yep, new stock market in Dallas. That's true, Richard. Very true. Dallas is the new Wall Street. Oh, you lived in Hell's Kitchen? Oh, okay. That's cool. Why doesn't he want to come to Canada? You were Daredevil. Why Daredevil lived in Hell's Kitchen? That's just an area of Manhattan, Hell's Kitchen, in case you guys don't know. Show them something unique to New York, like what, the Statue of Liberty, the Freedom Tower. I mean, it's all tourist traps. I'm sure he'd love to go to LCSs here. That would be sick if We saw a collaboration with Stacking Surfer and Tracks. That I would love to see. You know, I know a guy. He comes on my live stream sometimes. He knows Tracks. Galveston was a big Wall Street in the 1890s. Yeah, I told so I met up with my Silver Journey last Saturday, and we really got to see a lot of the city. We walked, guys, we walked for over 8 hours last week. I'm not even kidding. We walked for 8 hours last week. He had over 30,000 steps on his watch. It was like 32,000 steps. It's whatever, whenever I get a guest here, I say, let me know where you want to go. If there's something you want to see, you want to do. Um, I recommended to see the World Trade Center Memorial because he basically, we didn't, we started out in Lower Manhattan. I didn't think we were going to go all around Manhattan, but that's what we ended up doing. Yeah, we actually went to St. Patrick's Cathedral as well. Yeah, Canada would be fun in the summertime. I remember when I went in April, it was beautiful weather up there. It was like in the 70s. I couldn't believe it was so warm for April in Canada. Because I used to go to school up in Buffalo and it would snow up there till April. And I'm sure it snows in Canada till April too. But yeah, Canada is beautiful. That my mom used to go there most summers. Her family had friends up there. Her parents had friends up there that they used to go to. So my mom would actually go to Toronto most summers. Snow is only good for skiing. I'm good if I never have to plow a driveway again. Yeah, living in California, I wouldn't think you would have that problem unless maybe you lived in Northern California. I'm looking forward to autumn because I'm going on vacation. I want to wait till it cools down. I don't know where I'm gonna go yet. Montreal is a contender for me. I'm thinking about going to Montreal, maybe. What the heck is up in Wyoming and Montana aside from farmland and prospecting and oil? I mean, cattle and minerals are probably and oil are probably their main exports. The libraries in Montreal are different. I like how you put that in quotation marks. Is that a euphemism for something? I think my friend wants to go there more for the art, if you know what I mean. mm. Plus, the U.S. dollar goes a little further up there, so I'm thinking Montreal. I know what you mean, and I think my friend wants to go there because of that. I'm not really into that. That's not really, I mean, my friend mostly goes to Thailand because his wife is from there, so it's a lot cheaper things there in Thailand. Where's High Low? Is he in here? I know he's going to Thailand pretty soon. Nice. Sometimes you just need that West Texas. That's what I do. Every weekend for me. Well, not every weekend. I'm always going somewhere, but it's like a little staycation for me. You got rejected at one of the libraries one time because you were bigger than any of their bouncers and they thought they wouldn't be able to handle me. Yeah. uh neither one of us knows French. My parents went there years ago. My parents went on their honeymoon at the Hotel Frontenac, and my dad knew fluent French, but it's the French that they speak in Paris, not the French in Canada. So they said that they were very rude to my parents, and the only nice person they said that they met in Canada was a priest. At least in Montreal, not in Canada, but I mean, not in other parts of Canada, but Montreal. Yeah, I've kind of witnessed that firsthand, Rick, when I was in Toronto, and a guy and his goons came in from off the street into a bar. I kind of realized that real quick. You didn't think Californians are ever welcome in Texas? Do you speak French, Tarragon? And did you speak like the French they speak in Paris? See, they don't like that in Montreal. When you speak with that type of French, they look at you different. They look at you differently. I don't think they like you either, Rick. Yeah. Again, I witnessed that firsthand when I was in Toronto and ran into some people from Montreal. I'm just glad they didn't talk to me. Maybe they just thought I was a Canadian, so they didn't. If they would have found out I was from the U.S., I think all hell would have broke loose. To be honest. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where you live. You tell me where you live, and I know it's close to Quebec. I know Ontario. I know where Ontario is. Yeah, I bet. I bet. The ones coming lately think they want to change Texans. They need to stay with the illegals. Hey, what's going on, Theodore? How are you doing, my friend? Theodore is from Greece. Theodore, look what I got today. This is a 5/9's fine limited edition Canadian maple coin. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, whatever, Kalilo. How much you pay for that reverse proof Libertad? I wouldn't be talking. Yeah, I think there was like 26,000 minted in 2008. This is the second year, and most years they only make like 500 of these now a year. Thank you. I paid a 3% premium on it, guys. Like 3.2% if you want to be technical. Your sister went to Ottawa University, became an RN, and had to move out to Edmonton. Wow. You call it the Susan B. Anthony Gold Maple. Yup, that's a really good description, IBG. I was just telling people that the border is kind of like a Susan B. Anthony. It's actually a round coin. On the edges, it's completely round. It's 30 millimeters. Let's go Oilers. Yeah, gold is going to the moon. It's going back up now because of these rates, these worries over these rates. I think that's BS. I really do. I think people are panic buying right now. All these European countries and China are buying a shitload of gold right now. Especially China, a lot more than they report. And Northwest Territories. Yep, they are, Richard. Thank you. Just low Earth orbit. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's going to go crazy prices. I mean, it has dramatically already gone up in such a short amount of time, but I don't think it's gonna go crazy. No, absolutely. That's what DCA is there for. Dollar cost averaging, guys. That's what it's there for. No, but I think we'll hit it eventually. Maybe in a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. But you never know. That's just my prediction, guys. I'm not Nostradamus. I can't tell the future. That's anyone's best guess, right? I'd love to go to Texas, West Texas. my friend who lives near Austin, I don't talk to her anymore, so um I don't know. Are there any flights out to Odessa or near there? Yes, sir. Gold is still a tier 1 asset. It wasn't always a tier 1 asset. You're buying food right now. Yeah, that's gonna be scary if silver becomes a tier 1 asset. What's my year-end goal prediction? I don't like to make predictions. I really don't like to make predictions because 99% of the time they never come true. $5,181 at the year end. I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable. You're hoping to stay in the 4K range leading up to the 1804 release. Yeah, that didn't happen. There is. It's all good, West Texas. If you gotta go, don't worry, man. I know it's late. It's late. You don't build the stack builds you. What's going on, Oki? Are you a stacker? Fly or take train to Temple. I will drive you to West Texas. Only 5 hours. Only 5 hours. You know, I could get from here to Canada in 5 hours, Richard. I think Texas is still in here. What? That's your prediction for the end of the year, West Texas? Damn, man. That's a little I could maybe see that at the end, maybe in like 10 years. Less than 10 years. I don't know about that for silver though. Is he leaving? I don't think he's leaving. You drive for that pizza? Nice. You could drive to Canada without leaving your garage. Yeah, no shit. Oh, good night, West Texas. Thank you so much. All of you who don't know, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas usually make breakfast on Saturdays. I don't know if you're gonna, I mean, Sunday mornings. So if you're free Sunday morning, check out their channel. Yeah, seriously, I could retire at that price for silver. I definitely would retire if it went up that high. Maybe I'd work another year or two. But that's the thing. If it goes that high, who's gonna buy it? You know, who's gonna buy silver and gold when it's that high? Who's gonna be able to afford to buy it, right? If silver and gold get that high that quickly, there's not gonna be any real premiums on vintage, I think. Who thought somebody would buy Bitcoin at 120,000? Exactly. I'm not saying it's impossible to happen. It might happen. Silver might go over $1,000 an ounce. It's completely possible. It could happen. I'm not denying it. Yeah, we'd be in deep trouble if we'd have to pay that for a loaf of bread. Yeah, I don't think the US has seen that type of inflation since the Great Depression. That's true, Rick. That is true. What happened 510 years ago? The premiums on RCM will go away when silver hits 120. Yeah, I was talking last night about the US Mint and their pricing. Your iPad is writing stuff incorrectly. I turned off the translate, so it shouldn't. If you have, oh wait, maybe, how is it on? Okay, try it now. You have to turn off automatic chat translate every time. It's so annoying. I didn't know that. It should be okay now. As gold drives up, stack other metals. People who cannot afford gold will start buying those, and they will go up due to demand. Well, yeah, that's kind of what happened when silver went to $120 an ounce. People started buying copper, and then you saw a lot of these dealers, unfortunately, take advantage of people and charge about $15 for a 1 ounce copper round, which I thought was pure, pure greed. When silver hits 1,500, gold will most likely be sitting at 45,000. I think it's gonna happen eventually, and I think it'll happen maybe in most of our lifetimes. I remember as a kid in the late 90s, I remember I used to look at the New York Times. My dad used to get the New York Times, and they would list the price of gold and silver, and for some reason, I would follow the price of gold and silver. And I remember when silver was around $7 an ounce back then. So if you look at it, right now it's 10 times that price from what it was less than 30 years ago. So right now, silver's at 70. So, less than 30 years from now, will silver be $700 an ounce? It's completely possible it will be, based on past history. So $1,000 gold, $1,000 silver, maybe 30 years from now, doesn't sound that crazy when you look at the past history of how much silver has increased. For GSR to go below 30, major changes would need to take place. It would have to become much more strategic for industry and military. Well, a lot of people were saying that's why the price of silver was going up, because the military was buying a lot more silver because of what was going on with Iran. But what is the true GSR ratio supposed to be? 15 to 1 about? I honestly do think it's being artificially kept low, the price of silver, but yeah, there's a lot of factors at play, not just price manipulation. You remember in the mid 80s when gold hit 300? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't even alive in the mid 80s. 30 GSR is probably the lowest. 50 to 40 is a good range to play the GSR. Waiting to 30 or lower may not come. I don't think it's going to get that low ever again. The true ratio is 7. I guess that's what you meant. As gold goes up, platinum jewelry may have another boom like it did once before. Yeah, I got some platinum. Fiat discontinued silver's true value. Oh, discounted maybe? 7 or 8, 7 to 1 is the mining ratio. Oh, okay. I had just started high school. Today, compared to 3 years ago, silver is up 200 over 200%, and gold is up over 300%. So maybe we just lucked out and got in at the right time, but I honestly don't see it going down. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see $50 an ounce USD silver anymore. I think those days are gone. Since 2000, gold has outperformed silver. Well, if you look up until um, I think the last 2 or 3 years, gold has always outperformed silver for like the last 100 years. I think there were certain times, maybe like in, um, I don't know, maybe around 2008 and 2012, that silver might have also outperformed gold very briefly. No, and I don't want to see it, Richard. Doesn't matter what you got, guys, as long as you're stacking silver, gold, platinum, palladium. Platinum doesn't have a good track record. I don't think palladium does either. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, surfer. There's a reason I stack gold. Soon will come a day when you won't sell your silver for any number of dollars. If it goes crazy in value, I will. That's just me. Put away even if it's cash, but if you can, silver, gold, and invest, but just be smart, yeah. Won't them hoarding it make it more scarce? I mean, above ground gold, we're gonna run out in what? How many years? The mining of gold is gonna stop in some of our lifetimes, I think. So silver is still, there's a lot of silver that is left to be mined, but gold, not as much left that they could mine. So once they can't mine it anymore, it's going to go crazy in price. Unless they start mining asteroids, then gold might become worthless. Who will sell their gold and silver when no one wants dollars? Yeah, when no one wants dollars. But I mean, if the prices go up for it like they are now, but if they go so high that you need, like Only Man was saying, $175 for a loaf of bread, then yeah, of course, I'm not going to sell it. If there's that much inflation. Yeah. Well, allegedly, that's where gold came from, outer space, hitting the Earth millions of years ago. I think it will be, surfer. I just don't think it's gonna happen in our lifetime. I'm thinking it's probably gonna take the technology before we're able to do something like that. It's not gonna be in our lifetime. Like Venezuela, when toilet paper was worth more than fiat, or in Zimbabwe, or in the Weimar Republic, or in the US in 1929. We're too lazy to mine gold here. It's just really hard to get that deep. There are gold deposits that they can't get to with the current technology that we have. It's not even with the price of gold being what it is, it wouldn't make economic sense to get it. Maybe if gold does go up to 10,000 an ounce, it might be more economically feasible to mine some of this gold that is like really deep underground. You're a trillionaire with the Zimbabwe money. Nice. 15 to 20K gold per ounce, and you're selling. I don't blame you, 210. I know, I know you're a bit, how you say, mature, and you're getting up there, so it makes sense, right? At this point in your life to do that. 200,000 gold to reset the currency. I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than that. Yeah. Oh, you're saying they're going to reset gold to that? I see all these videos. They want to revalue gold to 15,000 an ounce or this or that, I don't know. What do they have gold on the books for? It's like 34 dollars an ounce or $42 an ounce or something like that. It's crazy. Yeah, there's gold. I think there's gold in Fort Knox. I really do. I think I think a lot of the 90% gold, pre 33 gold that they melted down. I'm pretty sure the US sold a lot of it though, but I think there's still some there. And I think part of the increase in the prices that we saw was because the US was secretly buying gold and trying to fill Fort Knox up. But that's just my conspiracy theory. Manipulation of the price of precious metals. To that extent, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Can the US really change the price of gold, surfer? Because, look at how much gold China has and these other countries have now. Do you really think the US has the power to change the price of gold like it did in 1920 and 1933? I don't think we have the power to do it, to change it that much. Golden wrapped Wonka bars. I think there is gold in Fort Knox. I know not everyone does think that, but I do. I don't think there's as much gold as there used to be. I think we probably sold a lot of gold in the 80s and 90s after they did that audit back in when 19 early 70s. But I think there is gold there, and I think the US has been stockpiling gold since last year, maybe, to try to, fill it up again. But yeah, I definitely think there's gold there. How much I don't know, but I definitely think there's a ton of gold there. There's a lot of gold there. It will cause insane inflation. Other countries will reset their gold. It's a mess. We have the power, but not the ability to pick our consequences at such an act. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. It's basically going to wipe the world of debt. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what effect that's going to have on world economies. I don't know what that's going to do. I can't think of the consequences of those actions, long term and short term. The ripple effects of doing something like that. What's 10% copper, Richard? Canada doesn't even hold any gold. We just know we have a bunch of gold in the ground. The Fed was the mechanism for the global banking cartel to steal the gold and wealth from the American people through seizure, inflation, and debt. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Oh yeah, the gold. Yes, it's mostly, allegedly it is melted down pre 33 gold. So yes, it is 10% copper in Fort Knox. Allegedly. I use that term because nobody knows 100%. Yo, what's going on, OC? What, you made some good money on that kook, man? Nothing magical will happen with gold and silver till the Fed is gone and the banking cartel is kicked out. And when JP Morgan stops doing spoof trading, also. You like 10-ounce kooks? They did make ingots of 90%. Think about it. They could not get 4/9 fine gold up until very recently. If you look at older Australian poured bars, you'll see a lot of times they're like 99.5% or 98 point something percent. They're not 100%, or I mean close to 100. They're not 99.9%. A lot of the older bars. I know JP Morgan is the worst. Yup. All right, good night, Tarragon Sue. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there's a huge difference, I know. They had the ability back then in the 20s to make, you know, probably close to 99% gold, I would think. But they melted down those gold coins because they owed a shitload of money to Europe back then because of the crash in 1929. They had to pay for it somehow. So, that's why they did what they did. Thule was in your chat this week. Nice. Yeah, she's been in my chat too lately. Yeah. The crash was planned just like the next crash is coming. Um, I don't know if the crash was planned. I think everyone was just overly optimistic, you know. If you look at the stock market back then, I don't think the Fed planned the crash. I wouldn't say that. Did they have a part in it? Yeah, I do believe that for sure, but I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about the Fed or someone else had a plan in it, but I don't know. All right, 210. Have a good night. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours already, guys. What time is it? It's not even that late, relatively speaking. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't like to speculate on things too much. All right. I mean, that's your opinion, you know. I don't like to speculate too much. Read The Creature from Jekyll Island. I have to remember that. I wish I had more time to read. I read and write for a living, so I don't. By the end of the day, I just want to watch YouTube. I don't want to read much or write. So, Rick, how much rye have you drank tonight, man? I filled this glass up with some shine tonight. And that's all I got left in the book that explains the Fed and why we need to end them. Oh, I agree. I definitely agree that the Federal Reserve needs to be ended. I'm 100% in agreement with that. What do I write? I write reports that get sent to the Treasury Department. I'm only about half a 26 or better in, but I might have to crack the next bottle. The new stable coins will end the need for a Fed. Um, yeah, I think the Fed will have less power over regulating a stable coin, but I think they'll try to regulate that too. You've been right with God for a long time now. That's good. Your next gold coin will be the Jesus on it. Nice. Yeah. We'll see what happens. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Stable coin. You still got your glow in the dark rosary. I don't know what that means. You mean Australian koala, 10 ounce? No. That's what my dad always used to say, oh, ordinary man. He always would say that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kilo Libertad would be awesome. My largest Libertad is 10 ounces. I heard that. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, he was in the army. Your mom was a devoted Catholic and your dad was a hillbilly. Nice. Yeah, when I was born, my my mom made my made my dad give up his pew pew. My dad qualified sharpshooter. He had a Luger. I don't know where he got it from, but he used to use a Luger on the streets of New York back in the 70s and 80s. Are there rednecks in Canada? Of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? Thank you. Thank you, OM. Nice, nice, Rick. Yeah, yeah, surfer. It's called Canadian bacon. Maybe you heard of it. I don't think he had to use it, Richard. But I don't know where he got it from. I don't know. I never asked my dad when he was alive. I should have asked him where he got it from. I'm sorry to hear that, OM. Nice Pang. Damn, Pang's in here. He goes. Oof. I, don't- Ordinary man. I think Pang has you beat as far as ammunition. I think Pang has over 25,000 rounds. I don't know if you could beat that. I was sipping it all night. I still got a little bit left. I probably have about half a glass left. You have a Luger from your grandfather. Nice. Well, my dad was stationed in Stuttgart, so I don't know if he brought it back from there, but he might have. Maybe one day you will, Rick. You never know. Most were brought back from World War II. Yeah. They still made them after the war, Richard. So I honestly don't know where he got that from. He was in Germany in the 60s. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a Gen 2, but I don't know. I think pain got you beat, ordinary man. Exactly. Yeah, they still make them. I really don't know what model he had. I don't. He got like I said, my mom made him get rid of it when I was probably when I was born or very young. Yeah, Pang is prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Will do, Surfer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey man, age doesn't matter. I got more gold than most people twice my age. It don't matter. Nah, not twice my age. I'm not that young. Zo- Zombies would be fun. Oh, I'm so tired tonight. I was running all over the place today, guys. I went to my flea market. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I got some really cool silver. I really don't want to show it now, though. And that's the thing. I don't really tell too many people about me stacking precious metals, which is probably a good thing. And the very few people that I do tell, none of them are interested. Like, I told my friend about gold, and I've been telling him for years, and he finally decided to buy some gold ETFs when gold was around 5,500 an ounce. And then it went down, of course. So that probably turned him off to gold. And I've been telling people for years. I've been stacking for since 2020, right when the pandemic hit. And I've been telling people for years. And it's like they're like, "Oh yeah, maybe I'll buy some, maybe I'll buy this, maybe I'll buy that," and none of them ever follow through with it. When I was into watches and I would tell people about watches, they would be more likely to buy a watch than they would be to buy a precious metal. Because I've told people who were close to me that about precious metals, and aside from my one friend who used to work on Wall Street, I've been telling him for years to buy precious metals, and he finally bought some gold ETFs. And then by that time, it's too late. OC, man, check this out. Look at that. What do you call this? This is a maple, limited edition maple. But yeah, I'm the same way. Nobody I know is into precious metals. I don't. Maybe some people are, and they don't tell me. I don't know. I only tell very few people who I trust, because I don't want people knowing I have precious metals either. So that's why I like going to my LCSs, because, you're with like-minded people who know about precious metals. Thank you, Surfer. Yeah, because this one is pure gold. Surfer, I've been converting a lot of my 90% gold into 3 or 4 nines, or in this case, 5 nines fine gold this year. But there's still some iconic pieces that, I will never trade just because of what they are, right? Or because I like their designs. I won't I won't get rid of them. You see that? That's called the holy hand grenade. How much is too much gold? There's never enough gold. It's never enough. Silence is golden when it comes to metals. Exactly, Richard. You hit the nail on the head. I literally can count the number of people on my hands that I've told that I'm into precious metals. I really only tell very few people who I'm very close with. Mark Dice was trying to give away metals on the street. Yeah, so is Trax. People don't want to play the game to try to win gold or silver. It's like most people don't know the true value of true money. You did a few video giving away silver or Klondike bars. Oh, you did that? You did those videos? I think I remember seeing them a few years ago. I think I remember that. I know there was someone in the community who I guess it must have been you then. It's too much when you're spending rent money on gold. Yeah. Good thing I don't pay rent. I pay maintenance for my building. I own my apartment, so you tell everyone that has a pure heart. Yeah. Same here. I mean, well, I don't think my friend has a pure heart, but I mean, he's a good person, but except when it comes to how to put it, matters of the flesh. uh did a series trying to buy, yeah, Ordinary Man did a series where he tried to pay for food with silver. I remember that. You tell people to go buy T-bills that have greedy heart. And unfortunately, my grandparents gave me T-bills when I was born. I think I turned them in when I was like 17 or something. That's how you build some relationships with the LCS owners and bullion shops. How? Your LCS is by the beach. You're always going to the beach, so you find yourself at the LCS a lot. And meet owners of other LCSs there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's really good if you have a local coin shop to go to and you build a relationship with them. Um, Unfortunately, a few of them have turned out to be not the nicest people. And I don't understand that when I'm spending thousands of dollars every month at your coin shop and, you decide to treat me badly for no reason and try and make jokes at my expense. It is what it is. It's their loss. The guy I got this from today, I didn't like what he did to me earlier in the year, but I decided to give him a second chance cuz he was really busy that day. So, I took my silver journey there last week. It was the first time I went in like 5 months there. If the average person makes $1 million in 20 years, that's like 212 ounces. Contemplating how much of your pre-33 to keep. They haven't performed as well as expected. Well, it really depends. I think for me personally, pre-33 gold has been the highest performance gold that I've had in my stack. What's going on, Aka? That's what I got today, mate. Just got it today. This is the coin that I saw last weekend with my silver journey when he came here. 5.9's fine. Look at that. It's a limited mintage. I think it's something like 26,000 something this year. But yeah, as far as pre-33 gold, it's actually been my highest performing gold that I've bought. Surprisingly. It's all good, mate. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey, what's going on, Joe? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, my latest video, it's done extremely well for me. I've gotten over 3,000 views in the last couple days. I mean, it obviously has some numismatic value to it, right? There is some inherent numismatic value to pre-33. Usually, if it's in mint state or better, but it depends on how rare it is, right? I have Dahlonega pre-33 gold. I have a 1914, what is it, D, $5 Indian. Some of them I paid too much for. Maybe 2 or 3 of my coins. And some of them I did overpay at the time, but now they're probably worth more than what I paid. So you just got to give it time sometimes. I saw a beautiful eagle today, 1902 $10 eagle. It was in at least 63 condition. Fairly common year, but the condition was really nice. I usually don't see that high. Raw, at least. Graded, yes. Raw, probably not too often. So, yeah, mix of rare and common, graded and raw, yeah. I'm usually pretty good now when it comes to pre-33 gold. I haven't bought a cleaned pre-33 gold coin in probably about 2 years now. I could usually tell by looking at it if it's been cleaned or not. Usually I could generally tell what the grade is for most non-incused coins. But for this incused coins, it's kind of harder for me to tell the grade. And this one, I don't even know if it's real. It's real 90% gold, but I don't know if it's a real pre-33 gold coin. So I'm gonna be submitting them to NGC pretty soon. Thank you, Rick. I think the $10 and $20 Canadian gold pieces are really beautiful coins as well. I definitely want to get one. Is it $20? I know it's $10. The $10. I think it's $20, right? I don't know. Maybe it's $10 and $5. The one with King Edward on it, right? I know that's $10, I think. This one. $20 is 1967. I gotta create the memberships. Oh, Sober's in here? Hey, welcome in, Sober. Your 1912 $5 Indian was ruled counterfeit. Yeah, the same thing happened to me, Ordinary Man, when I bought my I think it was 1908 $5 gold piece. But this one, I don't know. This one looks better to me than the last one did. So we shall see. This one, I'm like 99% sure that this one is real. And it kind of has a similar color to it. But, I mean, that doesn't really tell anything. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes back, if it's counterfeit or not. I will get one of these one day. I passed on it, unfortunately, when gold was a lot cheaper. I think it's a beautiful coin. I don't know why they do this. JM Bullion. Here. eBay, Fleabay. Yeah, that's a beautiful coin. Yeah, now Rick, that's I give Sober Stacker a lot of credit. It's not easy for people who have an addiction to get off, so I greatly commend you, Sober. That's awesome, man. Every video he does, he tells how many days he's been sober, went to bed sober, woke up sober, so that's awesome. Yeah. It is a really beautiful coin. I completely agree. I'm sorry I passed up on it a number of times, to be honest. But I'd like to definitely get one. By this time next year, I'd like to get one. That's good, Rick. Do you have any gold from Lithic? I don't. I heard of them though, but I don't have any. All right, Leland, thank you so much. Exactly. Lithic metals. I've heard of them. I think, who is it? Dubsy has some pieces from them. I know someone has some pieces from them. I've seen. I didn't even know about it either until they showed it on their channel. Well, I mean, I think they do make gold coins too, right? Or rounds. They're not they're not coins technically. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I could see them charging a huge premium for something like that. I'm not really into gold like that with high premiums. I think it's cool though. I mean, it's not something I'm personally into, but I think it's cool. I just love gold coins. I you could count the number of gold bars I have on my hand. I really don't have too many. And my favorite one is the vintage Engelhard Australia 1 ounce gold button. I love that thing. And I don't know if Aka's still in here, but he also has one from an Australian bank back from the 80s. I think back then the Perth Mint basically made all of those little gold buttons, and the bank, whatever company it was, they basically just put their own stamp on it. Yeah, how much did you drink, Rick? how much how much are you up to? Yeah, I'm very tired tonight. I'm not thinking straight. Excuse me. I rarely buy from private mints, to be honest. I do like Intaglio though. I got this reject Intaglio mint. So it has that error on it. It's like they tried to stamp something else on top of it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. This is a reject. But yeah, my dealer that I went to today, he has like thousands of pieces from Intaglio. He has literally like dozens of designs that they came out with. Yeah, Alien Invasion. They made all different ones. They made like Mexico, Vegas, Paris, all different locations around the world. I don't even know how much something like this is worth. I bought it from someone's auction, someone in the community. I think back when I paid like $40 for it or $45 for it. Who knows how much it's worth now? It's probably worth a couple $100. 80 to 90, that's it. Even with this reject stamp on it, I really some go over 100. Okay, that's good to know. Just rounds. I bought the Texas commemorative one for Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. It was a 2 ounce round, and I paid $75 for it. And that one I know definitely goes for hundreds of dollars. I've seen it recently sold on eBay for a couple $100. They make some that are limited to 500 mintage. Yeah, bought coffee. um, no, but my dealer is a huge buyer of Intaglio mint stuff. He tells me that most of the time when they list it on their website, it sells out in like 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. What is your prized possession when it comes to PMs? That's a good question. I really like my sequentially numbered Homestake mining bars. Those are, I think, really special. I really love Homestake mining. They were the longest listed company on the New York Stock Exchange. I really like those. All right, I'll have to check it out after our stream. OC. STG, you sound so much like a New Yorker. Well, I hope I do. I was born and raised here. My accent was a lot more pronounced when I was younger, but when I went away to school, it kind of faded out. They say it comes out when I'm drunk, so I don't know, maybe it's coming out a little bit more. I'm not really drunk right now, but a little tipsy. But yeah, my Homestake mining bars for silver and for gold, I'd say that Inglehard nugget that I got, Inglehard Australia gold nugget, 1 ounce, that's definitely up there for gold. But yeah, sequentially numbered Homestake mining bars, I've never seen those before. I think those are definitely up there for me for as far as silver. And they look brand new, like they just came out of the mold yesterday. What you think about the Canadian trade war on potential impact on gold? I don't think it's going to affect gold at all. It's not like we got gold maples coming across the border in such huge quantities that it's going to affect the price of gold at all. What's going on, Paul? Stone Mountain. $19.21 Peace Dollar. Nice, man. That's awesome. I'll show you another piece that's one of my prized possessions. I don't know if Akka is still in here or not. This is definitely one of my top 5 favorite pieces of precious metals that I have. So this was made by a CNC machine at the Perth Mint. Akadaka Stacker had this made for me. It took quite some time too for them to make it. I think after this they stopped accepting customized designs. So yeah, this is definitely one of my top 5 favorite pieces of precious metals. It's actually silver, but it has gold um, plating on it. So it's just like my logo. So yeah, I really like this a lot. Definitely one of my top pieces. And it comes with a COA as well. A box, a little sticker here. So yeah, look at that. It's legit. I think it is my number one piece, to be honest. It's definitely up there. And you guys can have stuff custom made at the Perth Mint too. They might modify your design, but all right, take care, Stacking Surfer. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I'm definitely going to take you up on that offer sometime when I'm free. Yeah, FG Stacker does pours for people. He's done custom pours and he's done a few people's logos for their channel. So he does some awesome work. And I'm not knocking him at all. But I did want something custom done, and unfortunately, it fell a little short of my expectations. So I think I have very high expectations. That's why. Especially when I have something like this. So I don't know if the RCM would do something like this, but the Perth Mint will. Yeah, SGT does have nice channel bars. He does really awesome pours. The Alaskan Mint does personalize coins. Yeah, I know about the Alaskan Mint. Yeah, they do. I know, what the hell's that mint? Sunshine Minting. They do customized stuff, but I think it's pretty pricey. All right, have a good night, OC. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream soon, guys. I've been streaming almost 3 hours, so I'm getting pretty tired, especially after drinking. Highland Mint will also custom. Okay, good to know. I think the most affordable one was probably the Perth Mint. Go on their website, guys, and check it out and see. I think it has to be like pre-approved now though, and I think that was because of me. I think because my design it caused a little let's just say they didn't like doing it. What's the most number of watchers on a live stream? It would have been over 1,000, Jaime, when International Stacker did a crab raid, but unfortunately I didn't have the setting to enable more than 100 people at a time. So for me it's been about 100 people. Yeah, Perth Mint. Yeah, would have been crazy having 1,000 people in there. It was bad enough I did a giveaway without using any tool, and I accidentally gave away an ounce of silver to someone who wasn't the first person to list the number. But I don't mind doing that. Yeah. Traded your house for CC Morgan's the other day for a one. Wait, what? For a 1/10 ounce gold and 400 in dry powder. Oh, traded your house fire, CC Morgan. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. That's awesome, Paul. Yeah, I only got rated that one time by International Stacker. I watch his live streams. Occasionally I'll comment and say hi to someone, but his chat just goes by so quickly that I don't really think anyone sees it. So yeah, it would be cool if I had a crab raid. See, the day I did that crab raid, it was actually a Saturday morning, and I never stream on a Saturday morning. So yeah, that's I guess it depends on what time you're streaming as well. I guess when I normally stream, he's not on, so it kind of makes sense why he hasn't come in my streams since then. But I know he goes on Humble's channel a lot. He goes on Kalilo's channel. Um, yeah, I've seen him do raids there. But yeah, that was the only time he came on my channel to do a raid. And I'm very appreciative of it. I really appreciate it. But I gotta try to I gotta try to do more pre-33 gold videos in the next couple weeks to get fully monetized. I think my pre-33 gold videos tend to get the most watch hours and views, so I'm definitely gonna start to do that more. This video, it just keeps going up and up, the number of views on it. I'm gonna leave it another couple days until I come out with a new one, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, Kalilo, it's because of the timing, right? So when he ends his stream in the morning, he looks for streams. He tells people to go to Kalilo's stream when he's wrapping up his stream, because he's the only one on at that time probably. So exactly. Yeah. And that's why he came in, because I was streaming on early Saturday morning, which I never do, and he was just wrapping up his. I was already had been streaming not too long, but I was on for less than an hour, and he came in. People started coming in with these crabs and icons. I was like, oh shit, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't really care. I got 53 new subscribers though, with only 100 people coming in at a time. People were coming in and people were leaving. I was only able to have 100 people on at a time. But just imagine if I had about 1,000 people in the chat, how many new subscribers I would have had. Maybe I would have had about 500 new subscribers, and I would have been over 2,000 subscribers by now easily. So I would have gotten the number of subscribers I get in maybe a year in one day. So maybe not 500, but I probably would have gotten a lot more than I did. Exactly. For me personally, how I built my channel, it took me, my channel's gonna be 5 years old in a few days. How I did it earlier, when I first started my channel, what happened, I wasn't getting much traction, and some of you know who Fish is. He did a video to show us your um, silver stacking guilty pleasure or something, and I made a video of like all these vintage silver bars that I have, and he put it in one of his videos, and that's kind of how I got exposure. People started subscribing to my channel, and I started feeling like I was part of a community. And then once that happened and I started watching other people's channels, they started watching my channels. um, I would do a lot of mail calls, and people used to do a lot more mail calls on their channels. They would show off stuff they would get from people, and that's why I still do them. I always try to give thanks to people who send me stuff. I always, do a mail call for people who send me stuff. And those videos tend to get the least number of views, but you know what? They help you get subscribers. When you put someone's you do a video with someone's channel, they send you something and you do a video for them, it helps their channel. So that's why I like to do it. It's my way of saying thank you to that person for sending me something. And I always send them something in return as well. So, and they don't always do a mail call video for me, and that's cool. I don't mind. But if you want to get your name out there, I think a good way is sending out mail to people. Get some stickers. You don't have, or get some poker chips made up. Use snail mail. Send it out with a stamp, by snail mail, and you could get your channel out there to a lot more people, and it helps with visibility. It helps get a lot more new subscribers. My channel's ready for kindergarten. All right, Richard, have a good night, man. Yeah, I think I'm streaming almost 3 hours already. You're literally the first live stream gold, silver, stacking type channel I ever watched. I appreciate that, Rick. Dude, Rick, man, seriously, like, I don't know what it is about you, man, but you have a really laid back, easygoing personality, and I really encourage you to start doing some live streams, like, because you have some amazing coins in your collection. Like, when I first saw like your coins in your man cave, how they were displayed, it looked like it was a museum to me, man. Like, I was like, is this guy a coin shop owner? I'm like, why does he have so many coins displayed like that? Is that his coin shop? I honestly, Rick, I think you would do really well if you did some live streams. I understand like your focus is like Canadian coins, but I think even in the US, I think you would do really well if you start doing some live streams. I did want to have a coin shop, but then you just wanted to have your collection. Oh, that's good, Rick. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. My most viewers have been for my dogs. Nobody wants to see my silver and gold. I want to see your silver and gold. And I get it. Like, I don't, to be honest, there was like one guy in Canada who he started gaining a lot of traction, and I don't know why he stopped doing what he was doing. I think he was in Canada, JP Metal Detecting Adventures. I don't know what happened to him. He stopped making content. but I don't really know too many people in Canada who have like huge channels. And I seriously think you could be like a huge channel, a huge precious metal channel in Canada, just based upon like your collection of what you have and how you've talked on the live streams. I think you'd be awesome. I think you do a really good job. There you go. There you go, man. Here, let me show you guys. It's just his name. Rick B69. Check out his channel, guys. Let's get him a few more subscribers. Oh, there's only 10 people here now. Yep. Look at that. My pleasure, Rick. You the man. There he is. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end this in a few minutes. It'll be 3 hours. Yeah, you got a lot of views on your live streams. I appreciate that, Rick. Same here, buddy. Yeah, look at this, guys. Now, would you think that this is someone who's a stacker or who has their own coin shop? Like, look at how he organizes this. Like, I've never seen someone organize coins in this manner before. Like, the way he showed it on video before. That was 2 buys. Nice. Wow. That's impressive, Rick. I don't even think I buy that many coins in a year. All right, Paul, have a good night. I mean, you guys, like, seriously, please check out Rick's channel. I know he doesn't have too many videos up right now, but what he does have is golden. Especially if you're interested in learning a little bit more about Canadian precious metals and Canadian coins. Come on, nobody subscribed. Come on. Yeah, so the plan for tomorrow for me, I'm very fortunate. I live in New York City. I recently discovered a new coin shop a few months ago, and he happens to be open on Sundays. I'm gonna head over to him tomorrow, probably, guys. If anyone is interested in purchasing a 1-ounce Geiger bar for around $180, please let me know. I will be more than happy to get one for somebody. Yeah, thanks, Jaime. That's awesome. And Rick, Jaime has a channel as well. I know he only made one precious metal video so far, but it'd be nice if you subscribe to Jaime as well. If everyone... Oh, okay. Let's try to get Jaime to 50 guys so he could do live streams. See, I feel an obligation as well because when I first was, like I said, when I first was in the community and I wasn't getting much traction, I mean, I did have a few hundred subscribers, you know, I was getting views because of what I was showing, but I didn't really feel a part of the community until Fish kind of promoted me. You know, Fish was already extremely well known in the community, and that's all it takes. Is that's why you see people like International Stacker doing crab raids on like much smaller channels to help people out. And people have done that for me, so I really want to try to do that when I can also for people who are, you know, just coming up now, you know, who's starting their channels. I want to try to help people as much as I can, promote them as much as I can. I'm just a small fish in a big pond, guys. You might think I'm a big channel because I have almost 2,000 subscribers, but there's people who have a lot more subscribers than me, so I'm just a little fish in a big pond. Exactly. I appreciate that, Rick. Thank you so much. I try to watch at least one video a year of everyone who I'm subscribed to. You know, it's not easy. I'm literally subscribed to like all these people, all these channels, so it's like hundreds of people. You know, I try to watch their videos when I can, but it's not easy. Really is not easy. Exactly, exactly. It's not possible. And there's people who, you know what they do, guys, to get more subscribers. This is a really good method. If you come out with a video, if you consistently come out with videos on the same exact day, like she comes out with videos every, I think it's every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. She comes out consistently with those videos, and every Wednesday she does an unboxing. So that kind of keeps people interested because they kind of know a little bit what to expect. Okay, Wednesday she's gonna do an unboxing. Sunday she's gonna talk about, you know, a different topic, you know. So consistency is one way to build subscribers. It's also good if you put in your videos, if you say somewhere in the video or show a graphic to like and subscribe, it really helps to get you a lot more subscribers. I tend to put it in a bad place. I say at the end, please like, subscribe, but it's good to put it like in the beginning or in the middle of your video. It definitely helps get you more subscribers. I know a lot of tips and tricks to get more subscribers, but that's not my goal. For a lot of people, that's their goal, to get more subscribers, to get more money, this and that, but that's not my goal, you know. I just want to do my thing, show off my precious metals. I tried taking the route of having more informative videos, and that didn't go so well for me. But when it comes to pre-33 gold, it seems that is actually a good thing. So I'm gonna start doing more pre-33 gold videos. My next few videos, I think. Exactly, exactly. That's why I do it too. You know, I'm not about trying to get monetized or, I mean, yeah, obviously I do want to I do want to try to get fully monetized before they change it in January and make it harder to do. So I do want to get that done before January, but If it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world for me. I just do it because I'm going to give back to the community. Exactly, exactly. And that's the thing. If you have a passion for something, that's what YouTube is good for. It's good for sharing it with other like minded people. It's a whole community of people who share your passion for what you do, you know? That's why I love this community. I think this is the best community on YouTube, and I say that, not having been a part of any other community on YouTube. But there's some really good people in this community. Really good. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits. I've been streaming for over 3 hours straight here. So I just want to thank everyone so much who's still in here. I really appreciate everyone's support. I might do a live stream tomorrow from Chinatown. I usually do a little walk after I go to my shop in Chinatown. Maybe I'll try to sneak in a little bit live video. I don't know. He's probably going to see me do it. I don't think he wants things filmed. But we'll see, guys. So I just want to thank everyone so much. Everyone have a great night, a great day. Take care. Keep on stacking no matter what it is, even if it's just a nickel, a dime, whatever it is, wherever you're from, a little bit of precious metals, as much as you can. It all adds up over the long term. All right, have a good night. Take care, and like I always say, guys, stack that.